I was raised a vegetarian, so I've always like come up with different ways to make normal things. So I'm gonna make an avocado sandwich for me and my man. This angle is not the best. Let's see. Okay, so literally we'll just take, I'm gonna take some avocado, I'm gonna take some Roma tomatoes, and I've got some fresh cilantro and red onion, leftover red onion from the other night. And then I may even put a little bit of jalapeno. So you just want to add the flavors and build the flavors. So that's what we're doing. I also like just making stuff with things that we have like left in the fridge and like making a meal out of it. So these are veggies that we had left from lunch I made the other day. So you just do something with it. Literally gonna take this stuff, put it on some Dave's Killer Bread and put it on a sandwich, or make a sandwich. I will use a little bit of salt and pepper. Ooh, look how pretty. A little bit of salt and pepper. You can add garlic powder, whatever seasonings you want, just to give your vegetables a little extra boost of flavor. And literally, guys, it's fresh, it's healthy, so fast, and delicious. And we've been working out so much. My man is already built like a Greek god, but I'm trying to get there, so. It's healthy, it's yummy, and it's good. I just sliced the avocado, and then I will put that on some bread, and we are done.
just,
headed to see another place. As you guys know, those first two were a no, so we're gonna go see two more today, and then yeah, we'll see what we're working with. Are you detecting me? Hold on. Yeah, so we're gonna go see two more places today, and then see what's what. I kind of have a stressful and exciting week. I'm getting my hair braided tomorrow, which I'm super excited about because I've been working out so much that my hair is just a mess after, and it's growing and I'm sick of looking at it. And then I'm gonna pop by and see Jade, my friend that does my nails. She's gonna change the shape for me because I love them, but square nails, I can't function. I don't know how you girls do it. I need my almonds back. I cannot function. So she's gonna switch the shape up for me. And then, I don't know, I feel like this is a week that's gonna go by pretty fast. I have some things that I have to deal with, but don't we all? So yeah, we're just gonna go check out these new places. My main concern is distance from my son's school. And yeah, that's really it. So just trying to stay positive. You know, the whole process is a little overwhelming because I don't have a job. But one is coming, things are popping, moving and grooving, and all will be fine. So just staying in the joy and excitement, and we're gonna go look at these apartments. It's so funny because my neighbor, who's a friend of mine, Mike, was like, this is probably the exact shift that you needed. You know, like sometimes you just need a brand new atmosphere, and I think that's exactly it. I think that's 100% right. I need a new atmosphere. I need to hit the reset button, and that will help project me back upwards, because right now, you know, what comes to mind is that life feels a little bit stagnant, but I don't think that it's stagnant. It's just that we're flowing. We're just flowing oddly. It's an interesting flow, you know, but we're moving, we're grooving, things are shifting, and yeah, I just really want to solve the job piece of this, because that would really give me some peace of mind and build some ease and comfort that I desperately need. Also this week, I'm going to post a bunch of my stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I'm assuming is the best place to do that. Just post a bunch of the stuff that I want to sell and attempt to get some money from that, because at first I was in full fuck it mode, like just get rid of it, but that doesn't make sense. I should try to sell it before I just toss it out. So I'm going to, I don't know where this reflection's coming from, but whatever. I'm going to post things and put them up on the marketplace and see what happens there. And then yeah, we're just gonna keep searching for places, our new home. I'm excited. This is obviously can be a stressful process, but I'm excited. I'm very excited, and just staying in the joy of it all and not in the who, what, when, where, why, hows of it, you know, just staying in the joy. So I will show you guys the next place. I'm about 9 minutes away now, and I will see you there. I think I've found my perfect place. I saw it today. I don't know if I'll put it in this vlog, but I found my perfect place. So now it's just time to work out the details, but I am excited. I'm super excited. I've also just decided this is my winning season. Like, it just is. It's time for me to win. I deserve to win. I've been through enough, and it's winning season time. And so I'm setting some intentions. I'm putting in the work, and we're gonna get this place. So I'm claiming it as mine, as if it is already done. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited. It's funny because your mind will try to get you to be like, oh, are you ready to move? Oh, aren't you gonna miss this? Oh, girl, oh, nothing. I'm ready. I am so ready. I'm ready. It took me a while to get here, but we are here, so I'm ready. Yeah, it's time. It is time, and it feels good. And honestly, the complex that I live in now, that I am currently moving away from, I just don't feel that it's emotionally safe for my son anymore. And I say emotionally safe because there are a lot of elderly people in my property. I remember one time my friend John said it's like I live in a retirement home. There's a lot of elderly people around the property, and they'll mess with my son. Like one time, oh my God, you guys, one time my son was just walking through the property with a friend of his from school, and she gave him that typical questioning, where are you going? Do you live here? Are you supposed to be here? You know, all that, that thing. And my son has lived here longer in his life than he's lived with anywhere else. And we had never seen this woman before. Then she grabs him because he's not replying to her. He said yes, and that was it. But he didn't reply to any more of her questions. And she grabbed him. So that became this whole thing. Come to find out, she was like one of the heads of the board for the property, and it was just a mess. And I do not take the fastest way to piss me off is to mess with my child. That is the fastest, easiest way to get me from 0 to 100. And I remember she came knocking on my door, and she's like, which she only knew where we lived because she followed him all the way home. And she came knocking on my door, and she was like, does so-and-so live here? Or do you have a boy that lives here? And I was like, my son? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, well, I was asking him questions and he wouldn't answer me. I was like, yeah, I've taught him to not speak to strangers, especially rude and aggressive strangers. And she's like, well, I just didn't know if he belonged here, so I had to follow him and blah, blah, like just being really, 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 really crazy. And I had to go to the HOA of my property, and it was like a whole thing. And luckily they got rid of her, because I guess that wasn't the first time that she had some sort of situation like that. And so they were very aware that it wouldn't be the last, but that was a mess. And you know, there's just been little instances like that, like where he'll be at the pool with his friends, because one of his best friends lives on the property as well. And one of the ladies that like chose to have her place in front of the pool would like yell at them if she heard like a single noise at the pool. And it's like, lady, you live in front of your place in front of the pool. You're gonna hear kids at the pool. They're gonna be laughing. They're gonna be splashing. They're gonna be having fun. There's none of those activities are breaking any sort of rule. But she would harass him, and then that same woman harassed him when he was outside walking our dog. Like, what? So there's just like too much of that. And I don't, it's like, you want to protect your kids as much as possible, and I just feel like that is another way that I can protect him, is like, get out of here. We've been here long enough. So anyway, I am excited about this place. I'm so excited. I can feel it. It feels good. It feels like it's mine. So we just have to work out some logistics, because moving when your life feels upside down is obviously a chore, especially when you don't have just like a stack of cash to hand over. Now, luckily, sorry, you guys are falling. Luckily, they did pass a law in California as of like July, where you can no longer charge like this crazy amount to move in, where it's not like you don't have to make 5 times the rent anymore, and like you don't have to do all these crazy things. So thank God for that. But yeah, there's still just logistics I have to work out, but we're gonna get it done, and I'm going to be moving. Why? Because I have no choice. It is time, and I've given my 30 days, so we will make it pop. And like I told you guys before, my place is just way too expensive now. It's just way too expensive, and it doesn't make sense at this time. So we're out of there. So now I'm just on my way to see my man. So happy he came to see all the places with me today, which meant the world to me, along with my mother. And then I think I told you guys before, my brother-in-law is my realtor, so he is able to show me the properties around town and even pull listings that aren't up yet, and that's been great and really comforting. So yeah, but everything is moving along as it should. I need to eat something and relax, so I'm going to do exactly that, and I will check in with you all later if I don't end this vlog right here and now. And yeah, the moving vlogs continue. We are just at the beginning. Oh, you know what I was gonna say is that I don't know if this is like this for you guys, but it feels like my house, even though it's not messy right now, it feels so overwhelmingly unorganized right now, because I'm just like starting to go through the stuff that I'm taking and not taking, and it's just like, damn, when did you get so much shit? Because I get rid of stuff all the time, but I'm like, now that I'm moving, I just don't want to bring so much of it with me. So we're gonna be purging, people. Purging is the name of the game, because deep down in my heart, I really desire to be a minimalist. I really do. I really, really do. I remember one of my friends, one of my mother's friends, when I was young, what was her name? I don't remember her name. Her name is also not valid, but like it doesn't. It's, you all don't know her, so you don't need to know her name. But anyway, she said like you just never want to accumulate a lot of stuff, because you always want to feel light and airy, and like you can, pick up on the drop of the dime and go if you ever wanted to go, and just like you can move more freely when you don't have a bunch of stuff. And I've never forgotten that. Like, so it's time to get rid of stuff, because it is just simply that, stuff. So I really want to minimize a lot, and we will be doing that over these next few vlogs. But the moving series continues. I think I showed you guys 2 places in this video, so, and then I'm not going to show you the one I choose until we're in there, but we continue on. I am getting a little overwhelmed because I will need a lot of things, But we'll deal with that when we get to it. We ain't got to think about that right now. Handle the first steps in front of you. Morgan. Do not think about everything else. Yeah. I'm such a big picture person that sometimes narrowing things down is very hard for me. Because I can always see like the big vision, but it's like the little pieces are hard. So I'm working on that because it's difficult at times for me. But right now we're doing one step at a time. So LA. I don't know if you guys could see that clearly, but it's guys just like riding down the street doing wheelies and on their 4Runners. Very LA. Anyway, also very dangerous. Don't do that. Don't do that. Very, very dangerous. Anyway, I'm so happy to be doing this with you guys along by my side. It does make me feel better and it makes it more exciting, and talking to you guys through this process is also so much noise. I'm sorry. Talking to you guys through this process is also extremely helpful and beneficial to my mental space. So I appreciate you all. I love you all so much. To my new subscribers, thank you for being here. I'm so excited to have you all. If you've been here already, you know I love and appreciate you so very much. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I would love for my page to continue to grow. So let some people know that I'm here. I love that you guys are really appreciating my vulnerability. I've said it in videos in the past, but that's all I can be right now, is vulnerable, raw, and real. That's who I am to my core. And I feel like we see enough sugarcoating on the internet, so I'm not going to do that. I have no need. And if I did that, you would never see anything from me because I would have nothing to say. So, yeah, I'm just, giving you the real. And sometimes I beat myself up because I'm like, dang, you're still down and you're doing another video. But yes, people, life sometimes holds you down for a chapter of time. Sometimes, we would like the lower times to be just blips on the map and little moments. And ultimately, they are just blips on the map and little moments. But sometimes those down moments last you more than a month or, a couple days, or... for me, since being out of work since the strike, it's been almost a year. It's been a year. Yeah, a year of not really working. I had a project with Kevin Hart in May, but that was only like 4 or 5 weeks. So, yeah. If I'm surviving, you can do it too. But please just know, I know it ain't easy. And it's hard and it's stressful. And... definitely uncomfortable, but things are shifting. They are, and I have a lot of work things in motion. They just haven't popped yet, but they are about to, and it will be all in perfect timing. And guys, as long as you're doing the work, whatever the work looks like for you, things have no choice but to move. Like they're just going to. As long as you're applying things, you're putting things in motion, you're working on things. I don't believe in being like God got it so much in the sense that you not doing nothing, because God's got it. I don't know that works like that. You got to do some work too, you know what I mean? You got to do whatever you can do to just create the motion and the rhythm. And with many things in life, you're going to try and fail. And you have to keep trying, because the only real failure is giving up. So just keep at it, ladies, gents, theys, and thems. Keep at it. Like, just keep at it. And try to have a positive attitude. And know that there is nothing that you desire that is not desiring you back. Nothing. Unless, there's always, circumstantial. There's nothing There's nothing that you desire that is not desiring you back. Now, am I recommending you go back to that crazy ex-boyfriend or girlfriend that you love and miss so much and blah, blah? No. That's not what I'm saying. Just because you desire them does not mean that they're desiring you back. It doesn't apply to everything. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. So anyway, yeah. I'm just gonna go... this truck. Thank God the light turned. Because that semi-truck was doing the most. I don't even know what I was saying. Yeah. Off to my man's. And, that's it. We're gonna chill out for a bit. I'm gonna work on editing this video. And we're gonna keep it moving. Also, one last thing. The heat is giving me heat rashes. Like, I don't know if you guys can see my hands. Like, they get these little bumps. Not so bad on here, but this one. If you guys know what to do about that, please help a girl out, because it's when the heat comes. I thought maybe I was allergic to chicken, so I cut out chicken, because whenever I touch raw chicken, like when I'm making it for Joey, I don't really eat chicken that often. But I had completely cut it out. So because I thought it was chicken because of the way that my hands are reacting when I was cooking it and touching it raw. But it's still doing it, and it definitely is amplified by the heat. But I would like to get rid of that, and I don't know what to do about it. So if anybody has any recommendations, please help your girl out. I've been putting cortisone on it, but that's like a temporary fix, and it doesn't always work. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know. And yeah, I think that's it for now. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye.